why are we back here? Why are we back for Draft League number 2? You know why? I did this for my friend Muffin. He did want, I did record the draft a long time ago and kind of procrastinated and dropped off from there. So, I'm making it back up with him and I'm going to do this for him. So, welcome back to the Draft League. Welcome back. This is the Little Bandito. And we're here. We're back. So, before we start, make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this coming up very soon on every Monday. And let's start off with our team builder before we start off with our draft league. So for our draft composition, we have Terrapagos. I tried getting it banned. I tried getting rid of it, but no, they put it at 16. Originally they had it at 14, which was a very shocking revelation. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna take probably the most versatile, the most annoying Pokemon in the entire, thing. So I drafted Terrapagos first overall, and then it was 2 picks later is back up to me. Well, 3 picks later is back up to me. So I got back with Iron Bundle, probably the most inconsistent, or either the most inconsistent Pokemon that you probably do. Either super powerful, super useless. Skarmory, very good defensive Pokemon, very good against Chien-Pao, which is one of my biggest worries into it since then. But it's very good, very deadly with a body press set, and it's much better than Corviknight overall. Then we have Clodsire. Clodsire is a very good wall, very good rocker as well. So in case if Skarmory can't spike, Clodsire can spike as well. And Clodsire is definitely a Skarmory replacement if Skarmory can't do work. Raging Bolt is there as my one of my priority mons, and having the new Thunderclap. Having Thunderbolt as well, having the potential of Draco Meteor or Dragon Pulse could be really backbreaking. Sableye, of course, is there for the potential disruption. Having that can do with Thunder Wave, with Hex or Foul Play. It's really, really good against all these teams. And we got for Alligator, which, well, Prankster and all that, yeah. Well, for Alligator, it has Sheer Force or Torrent. Sheer Force can get Liquidation, Aqua Jet, and different types of moves with Liquidation, Crunch, and Ice Punch, and more moves can give it a huge boost. Not only that, but it won't be affected by the potential Life Orb damage it gets. So we have that priority Aqua Jet for the potential damage, Swords Dance, even the likes of that, it could be very good. And we finally got back Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff is there for with the Wish support. Wish is always there. Heal Bell is there. We can do Body Slam and all that stuff. But besides that, let's get into our team builder, because our very first opponent is our friend. Well, not really our friend, but our opponent / acquaintance / friend, Murmur. So we are here once again. We have here is our team against Murmur. Murmur has the likes of Iron Boulder, a very deadly, almost forgot. But we almost forgot from the thing. My bad for not telling you in our team analyzer or whatever. But Ribombee, we have Ribombee. You're sure it could be a Weber, but we do have Terra Fairy, Ground, and Steel for the likes of the very deadly Quiver Dance. And Lucario, one of my favorite Terra Caps in the lower tier because it has Terra Normal and Terra Fighting. Well, Terra Normal for the obvious extreme speed, and the Terra Fighting for Vacuum Wave or even more potential fighting damage from Stab. Also, Terra Fire was there just so it can get rid of it from Burn, which is a very, backbreaking if it's not played carefully. Also, could be a special fire type move, could be a physical fire type move. So we have that on Lucario, which is kind of essential since we do have a lot of mons that could not take Burn that well. But besides that, here's our team for against Murmur. We have the Uzi Clapper, or known as Raging Bolt. Shouts out to the Uzi Gunner. Once again, he has made his new team, of course, called the Thunderclap Titans. And we have right here is Thunderbolt, Draco Meteor, Thunderclap, and Calm Mind. Having the defensive EVs just so it could tank up a few hits like Earthquakes and such. And we got one of my buddies' Pokemon, Iger. Well, his former Pokemon. I call it Iger's Cat because in Season 1 of the CDC, which was not recorded, his Terra Captain was Clodsire, having Earthquake, Toxic, Haze, and Recover. Earthquake for damage against Iron Boulder, and the likes of having the way of cleaning up through Cobalion, and even, having a Mimikyu for chip damage, or Munkidori. But also like of that Toxic's there to chip into everything, since Murmur has no way of having Heal Bell unless it's his Cinccino, or even the likes of Phalanx or Gastrodon, even if it has it, but I don't think they do. The only one I really do think of is Cinccino. We have signature number 3. Of course, signature number 3, as you've seen in CVC Season 2, one of my 2 signature Pokemon were obviously Sneasler, and of course signature number 2 is probably Lucario and whatnot. Or if you call signature number 2 being my mascot, in Swampert. But signature number 3 is Iron Bundle. Having Hydro Pump, Freeze Dry, Ice Beam, and U-Turn. U-Turns for the likes of he's doing Electrode, and a way to chip in a little bit more damage on Palafin. Or even the likes of he's doing Electrode, breaking in the Disguise, and hurting a lot more stuff with a U-Turn more than the potential Flip Turn. Same damage, but more damage with not stab. What we have here is Sableye. Sableye has Foul Play, Hex, Will-O-Wisp, and Recover. Will-O-Wisp and Hex are there for the potential of Iron Boulder, but Foul Play is there to just chip in. Defensive EVs just for that. And we have here is Tyler's own, well, we call it Mr. Vivid for that, because Vivid's of course the South Texas Sableye. If you don't want to see the SPL, just go watch it. Subscribe to AIM, subscribe to MB, subscribe to all of them that are playing in these draft leagues. And the Ribombee, or Terra Cap, that I forgot to tell you all about. We have the Ribombee. We have Tyler's own emote with Moonblast, Terra Blast, Steel, Energy Ball, and Quiver Dance. So the reason why I have Terra Steel on it is so it can get some damage, get some chip in from Iron Boulder, resist most of the attacks from Tornadus if he does go for a Hurricane. Cobalion can't do much unless it has a fighting move. Cleavor can't hurt it. Cinccino cannot do much except for, try to go for a stab ghost, with Terra Ghost on it. Gastrodon does a little bit of damage. We have Energy Ball. His Hisuian Electro can, do a little bit of damage, but it cannot do with the potential damage. Well, not only that, but we have a Phalanx can't do Terra Steel. That's a resist. Mimikyu cannot do other damaging moves. It's a lot of stuff to deal with. And I do have the Sugar Berry just in case for the Iron Boulder having Earthquake, or another Mon having Terra Blast on Terra Ground. But the last Mon is the Uber at Home. So, you know why we call it the Uber at Home? Because Terrapagos has a very paltry base stat total. But whenever it goes into its Terrestrial form, whenever it switches in, it has basically a pseudo legendary level stat line of 600, and that's why it's called the Uber at Home. You don't think it's Uber until you get it out on the field. So that's our teaming against Murmur, and let's see if we can battle him and see if we can try to win this match. We are back once again for week number 1 of the CMM, or the Chewy Muffin Mania Draft League, from my buddy Muffin. So far here we're starting off, it seems like they have no Iron Boulder, which is really good on my part. So they have Munkidori, they have Gastrodon, they probably have a Ribombee on that. So let's start out with let's go out with Mr. Vivid and see if we can try to catch the Cleavor off guard and see. Good luck and have fun to Murmur, and see if we can try to battle from there. You can see right here, make sure you like and subscribe for this type of content right here. I'm sorry for the thing. I mean, Murmur was taking a lot longer than I thought he would. He always takes a lot longer than I normally thought. But it seems like he has Cleavor. That's why I have the Sableye back out right there. Mimikyu's there for the, Mimikyu is probably there for the Disguise. You have Clodsire for Toxic. Tornadus Therian. Well, Tornadus Therian is there for the, probably for either physical attack, I guess. Cabalion's there probably for either side. Munkidori's there for Nasty Plot, and then probably Gastrodon's there for the potential walling. But we do have fortunacy of that. We have Ribombee for Terra Steel, which is really good on this team. That's my big worry. I'm gonna go Will-O-Wisp just in case if it is Iron Head. I know it's probably most likely Stealth Rocks, but Let's see if we can try to burn it. I know it's gonna burn for a good amount of damage, so let's see from there. Muffin's there, the owner of the league. But let's see if we can try to burn. There we go. Murmur's there to burn, and we do get taunted. Well, we do have the mental herb, so we could go for a hex for potential damage. We do have the special attack a little bit, and see from there. So we go for a hex. I mean, sure, we have that, but you probably know it's a prankster. So they go for Volt Switch, which is really good. So they do go for a Mimikyu, it would be fine. So, I mean, it is what it is at this point. They do a Volt Switch, which is like, oh no, hopefully I don't get the prankster burn or whatever. So they do go Monkey Dory, which is perfect. So we do get damage, and let's see if we can go for let's go for, I'm gonna think about it. Let's go for more damage than Will-O-Wisp. They're either going to go for a psychic move just to predict the Clodsire so they can get toxic, or they're going to go toxic themselves because I think they have the toxic chain ability instead of going for Frisk, which I much rather do Frisk over toxic chain in this type of thing. We do miss the Wisp, which is unfortunate. They do Sludge Wave, which is fine. I'm gonna go Prankster Recover and see if we can try to do what's next. So recover, boom. Do that. You could do Sludge Wave. Okay, and there's the Toxic Chain, which is unfortunate. So I'm guessing they are specs, so I'm gonna go to Clodsire for the potential thing. There you go. And I'm gonna go on the Earthquake thing. Nah, I'm gonna go Toxic just in case they want to go for Tornadus if it is specs. I'm guessing it is specs damage, so I'm just gonna keep on doing that. And they go Cobalion, which is fine by me. I'm going to go Earthquake for the potential chip. They do Zen Headbutt, which they do absolutely nothing, but it flinches. So I'm going to go Earthquake again. They do miss due to the poor accuracy. And we do that. Oh, my bad. It's probably because of my medicine alarm, but it is what it is. But we do, I'm sorry about that, but let's see if we can try to go for another Earthquake. You know what? I'm going to go Toxic, just in case you want to go for Mimikyu or Tornadus. If we do catch one of them, it'll be absolutely amazing, and we do get more burn chip if that's the case. So boom, we do have that, and no toxic because of failure. I'm gonna go with another Earthquake to do another Zen Headbutt. They're probably trying to fish out a a critical hit or whatever, which I'm not gonna let up on. So they do have that. I'm gonna go toxic again. Nope, they do not have that. If they do flinch, we do not waste any more PP. I'm gonna go toxic just in case they go do this again. I'm just going to keep on doing it just in case if they try to switch out with a Volt. I mean, can't Volt Switch. But we do get the Tornadus, so that is absolutely amazing. We do catch it. So I'm going to go to, I'm going to sacrifice Mr. Vivid, because I know they're probably going to go for Cleavor. So I'm going to just do that. And they are Terra Ground, which is absolutely amazing. So we do catch them off guard. And we do have the Iron Bundle, which is signature number 3. And they're probably either going to go Mimikyu or they're probably going to go Cobalion. I'm not too sure. At this point, I'm just going to go U-turn just in case. And they do go to Cobalion, which is absolutely amazing. So you have Taunt. They have the Volt Switch and stuff. So I'm going to go to... I'm going to go Mr. Uber at home and see from there. There it is. And we do have the Terra Shift. So we have that. And let's get Scorching Sands off. I do think, yep, there it is. And we do get the taunt off. So we do have Scorching Sands. So we still have a resistance, which is absolutely amazing. And basically we do make it fall for taunt. But that's absolutely great for me because I definitely have no way of trying to counter out that damage. So they go Mimikyu. I'm gonna go to Clodsire just for the potential Swords Dance. Because all the moves except for a Ghost type is, perfectly ignorable to me. Plus Toxic is not affected by Disguise. So they go Will-O-Wisp, that's fine. I'm gonna go Toxic, just in case you do that. And they do Curse, so that's fine with me. I get a Toxic off. I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna go back to my own, well, let me say this way. I'm gonna go Recover, just in case for that. But it will be automatically 25% of my damage, so... We do get some damage off from the Mimikyu, which is fine by me. But if they go for a Swords Dance, that's okay, because I do have Unaware, and I do have a way to get them Poison Chip, so it's okay with me. So let's see. So the Mimikyu is there. We do have a way of fighting it out, but I'm really excited for this because look at the end of this, I'm just gonna have to fight the way to the end. So we do have recover, boom. We do have potential chip. You know what? I'm guessing they're probably gonna go for they're probably gonna go for the they're probably gonna go for the they're probably gonna go for a ground move, so I'm probably gonna go. Let me go to my Terra Shell one. My Terra Shell mod. Sure, we get the resistance. There we go. And I'm gonna go Stealth Rock now, since he can't taunt me. Unless he can taunt me, which is okay. Which I do have leftovers recovery again, so I don't really care about that. So if you do not have a fighting type move, that's okay. You do have a special move, which is perfectly fine with me. I get my Stealth Rocks off. You get yourself potential chip from that. So I'm gonna go back to Clodsire. You miss your thing, which is unfortunate for you, and you're probably going back to your little cloned Earth Power, which is fine by me. I get more chip off, but your Tornadus is down, which is absolutely amazing. Your Mimikyu is at 50%. You have a Munkidori left on the field, which I am perfectly fine with. So if your Kleavor is out, I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so you bring out your Munkidori. I'm gonna bring out my Iger's Cap. And you do Psychic. That is perfectly okay with me. Why did I send it out? I am not too sure. It's probably an accident. So I'm gonna just get the sacrifice on the Ubers at home on, and I'm gonna go to my own Tyler's own emote. So I'm gonna go Terra Steel, and I'm gonna go Quiver Dance for the potential chip or whatever. Psychic does resist, so you do that. Boom. And I'm gonna go for another Quiver Dance in case they want to switch. I'm gonna go Terra Blast Steel. Terra Blast Steel will do some damage, and it will definitely get off a lot of chip. There you go, that kills. So now they have the Kleavor, now they have the potential chip on that, and not only that, we do outspeed a Scarf Kleavor. I'm gonna go for another Terra Blast and see for the potential chip. Boom. You probably are gonna be Drain Punch, but you're not gonna expect defensive. You're gonna bring Curse up, and you're dead. So we have Kleavor and the potential chip on the Gastrodon. So we do have enough ways of killing off the Kleavor, which is absolutely amazing. So I think we could take up a win. So let's see if we can try to finish this job. Let's see. We do have the Curse, which we try to see if they go for Gastrodon. I think they'll go Gastrodon most likely. If they do go Kleavor, we do outspeed. We do potentially kill them unless they have the Babiri Berry, which they do go for Kleavor. They're most likely our Scarf, but we do outspeed them most likely, and we do kill the Kleavor, which is great. So we're almost out of this situation, so we do get the Gastrodon down. I'm gonna go Energy Ball, and that is it. Yes, sir. Oh my God, the Ribombee is cleaning up this game. So yeah, Ribombee is always gonna be a great threat of it. GG's, well played. But yeah, GG's and Murmur. It seems like the Ribombee is doing really well in this matchup, and look at that. It got rid of the Gastrodon, it got rid of the Munkidori, it got rid of Kleavor and Mimikyu, which is absolutely amazing. Which I did not, I expected Ribombee would do a lot of well, and Curse Mimikyu is okay, but I think Ribombee is doing way better in that matchup. So I got a lot of good fishing in. We didn't even need the Sugar Berry, but it is okay with me. I am happy with getting rid of Curse. Well, Curse Mimikyu, getting rid of that, which is fine with me. But look at that. We beat him with this. So we are 1-0 of the CMM Draft League. So yeah, next time we'll be facing off against our next opponent. Hopefully he's probably more dangerous. Hopefully he's less dangerous. Well, I'm hoping that y'all probably hoping to be more dangerous. I'm hoping to be less dangerous. But yeah. Shout outs to the Muffin. Shout outs to AIM. Shout outs to Uzi and everybody over here. But we're back. We're on this revenge tour, baby. We were out of the CDC playoffs, but guess what? We're back into CMM, and guess what? We're gonna make the playoffs. And not only that, we're gonna hopefully go for an undefeated record, baby. Let's go! And hope from the next time we see each other, Bandito out! Haha! Yes, sir!